Slaying that jank.
Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another deck tech. This time we got another standard deck tech, and I am going back to try the dragons deck again. However, this time I'm doing the 5 color dragons. So this was based on a 5-0 list that finished 5-0 a few weeks ago. I suspect it's not going to be very good in the metagame right now because of the uprising of more blue-white decks. I think that's a big problem for this deck, even after sideboard. But we'll see. I still want to. It was on the bucket list of decks I wanted to play. So, anyways, 25 land, playset of Canyon Sloughs and Dragon Skull Summits for our. The deck is primarily a red-black deck. It just has a few color splashes. They are some pretty difficult color splashes, but we'll get into that. So, we got a couple blue sources in Drowned Catacomb, but still gives us our black. 6 mountains, a couple sulfur falls to get some more blue sources going. Nicol Bolas is an important one to hit on time. 4 swamps, and 3 unclaimed territories. So this is one of our enablers of our splash colors. We only have 3 lands of note in the main board, which are these 3 unclaimed territories that can cast our main board Palladia Moras. So it can be a difficult card to cast. Sarkhan being, of course, the best enabler to be able to resolve this. So in the 1-drop slot, we got our Magma Sprays, good early removal. Got our playset of a Braid in the 2-drop slot. So early game, we really just want to kill a couple creatures before we start ramping into dragons. The 3-drop slots are reserved for ramp, so we got a playset of Sarkhan Fireblood. Again, gives me that color combination I need to be able to cast these 3 color dragons that we have in the main board and sideboard. We get to do a little bit of card selection, and of course if we were to ultimate, that would be really good as well. Got the playset of Dragon's Horde, lets you draw cards when you cast dragons, and it helps us get those splash colors as well. Got the playset of Ross's Contempt, still should must-have removal if you're playing black. Playset of Nicol Bolas, we want to hit one of these. We don't mind hitting multiples because it's pretty much guaranteeing 2 for 1 if it resolves. Demanding Dragon, a nice dragon that comes down and usually hits our opponent for 5 damage, but occasionally it'll kill a creature. Then the All-Star, until it rotates, Glorybringer will kill a creature, and another fine dragon and a hasty one at that. Got the 2 Palladia Moras in the main board. Can't be targeted until it deals damage, so most of the time we're guaranteed to crack for 6 with this. And 3 Cut to Ribbons as more early removal and a potential way to finish the game as well if we need it in ribbons. Okay, so sideboard, I changed some things up. That's where this deck is a little bit different from the 5-0 list. I took out, it was a 5 mana enchantment saga. I can't remember what it's called right now. It's the saga where your opponent sacrifices a creature, then they discard a card, then they return one. Then you can return a creature or planeswalker to play. There was one of those in there. And also, what else? Oh, Argyl's Bloodfast. I just decided instead of running those to put in a couple Doomfalls in the sideboard because of the rise of taking turns decks and control decks. I thought that would be better in this in the sideboard. So quite a big anti-control package. We got the 2 Chromiums. Again, 3 color mana costs, and 2 of them are splash colors. So this is another card that's can be very difficult to cast, but really good against control. Got a couple Sweltering Suns for creature matchups where this could be relevant. Got those Doomfalls against any kind of controlling deck, and especially taking turns decks. This is really good against them. Glintsleaf Siphoner to bring in against the slower matchups, mainly control matchups. A couple Chandra's Defeat to bring in against mono red and red black variants and any kind of aggressive red variant. And 3 Duris also to bring in the controlling matchups. So yeah, 5 colored dragons in M19 standard. Let's try it in some matches. Alright, 5 colored dragons, M19 standard. We won the die roll. Ooh, can't make red mana right now. I think I got a mulligan because of that reason. Alright, we'll try this. Ooh, that's pretty good. So we know we're drawing a mountain, so we'll play this because the Dragon Skull will come in untapped because of the mountain. Memorial to Genius for our opponent. Play a mountain and pass. Opponent plays land go. We're not going to have any plays for a while, so let's just run this into a counterspell. Censor, okay. They got me. Interesting. Don't know exactly what we're playing against yet. Maybe just regular blue-eye control. Okay. Praying Sanity Mill, huh? Ooh, that was nice. Pass the turn. Land go for our opponent again. We're drawing the wrong half of our deck here. So all we can do is pass. Okay, opponent's committing our Dragon's Horde. Guess we'll Magma Spray it in response to the before he gets to draw cards. That is gonna let us get milled for one because of casting the Magma Spray. Cycles a Censor. He pitched Dovin Bond and another champion. There's our Horde again. That's the turn. Our opponent is lucky to get paired up against us because our deck is just the amount of is slow enough for this strategy to actually be a thing. Okay, cycled Renewed Faith, gain some life. So we need to rip a land here. Okay. I suppose Demanding Dragon's the most realistic one. Because it'll make them take 5 anyways. So that puts a counter on our Dragon's Horde. And it's going to hit my opponent for 5. So we will have an option to draw with Dragon's Horde here, hopefully, unless it gets like committed again or something. Okay, there's a Dovin Bond. He chooses to gain life and draw cards with it. Plays the Psychic Corrosion, so that makes me mill whenever he draws a card. Okay, there's a land. So I suppose we go ahead and draw a card. Canyon Slough. Okay. Cast Glorybringer. We'll send the Glorybringer at Dovin. And the Demanding Dragon at our opponent. Opponent's going to mill us a pretty good amount, I think, this turn. Depending on how many cards he draws, especially. But he's going to mill us for 4 right now, other than the one he's already milled already. Okay, cast memory. So does that mill us out completely? I don't know. 26. Oh yeah, we're just milled out then, right? Yeah, by a ton. So he mills our entire library right here. Okay, so the anti-control package is basically really good here as far as the hand disruption. Duresses and Doomfalls. Magma Spray is definitely out. A couple of the abrades. Take all the abrades out. Take one of these cut to ribbons out. I guess might as well put in some glint sleeves. Yeah, I'll cut all these cut to ribbons except for one. We did see Champion of Wits, so there is some creatures in the deck. So we got Braska's Contempt as removal still, and one single cut, and even Doomfall could potentially be removal. But we've got now Hand Disruption and stuff that can draw us cards. I don't know if this card's better than this one in this matchup. Let me cut one of these and bring in one of these chromiums. Let's try it like that. So far this match our draws have not been very good land-wise, even in a 25 land deck here. I'm still going to keep it because we got that duress, and I think that's really a really important card, and we can't cast it next turn. Hopefully we get lucky with our land here. Our opponent is mulliganing down to 6, so play a land and pass. Ooh, nice. Alright, we'll cast the duress. Fumigate Sensor, Fraying Sanity. Definitely got to take the Fraying Sanity. Opponent plays their planes. I wonder if we should cast this Glint Sleeve into Sensor. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and cast this into Sensor and make them use it. Okay, so they use it. They cycle the Renewed Faith. They found an Arch of Araska. So we still have a game here if we find a land right here. Ooh. Now it's questionable. We really needed to be able to play something right there. There's the champion. So he's got a Fumigate and the rest are unknown. Okay, he pitched the Fumigate. So now all his cards are unknown. Ouch. I'm being punished for my keeping that one lander, to be honest with you. Opponent gets in for 2 with champion. Hits the Fraying Sanity. We'll play one more turn. Put your Dragon's Horde. Dovin, okay. Opponent gets in for 2. Okay, that does it. Alright, well, I took the risk and I did not get rewarded for it. I must say, I believe my opponent's deck is probably good against ours, but not good against a lot of other decks in the format. So he's quite fortunate to get paired up against us playing this deck. Anyways, we'll try another one, see how it goes. Alright, 5-color dragons, M19 standard. We lost the die roll. This hand looks pretty horrible. We do have a cycle land. I guess we'll keep it. We got 2 cycle lands, so I guess we'll keep it. We are on the draw. Another blue-white deck. Play a mountain and pass. Tap land for our opponent. Alright, we'll hold up our Canyon Slough. Ooh, our opponent's not hitting a land. Cycle a Slough. Another unclaimed. I'm going to play one of these now because we have the Palladia in our hand. I suppose we go for this. If this opponent's playing Censor as well, I'm going to be disappointed. Oh, it sticks, okay. Pass the turn. Opponent's stuck on 2 lands again. Maybe we'll get a little information on what they're playing here. Glimmer. That could be still blue-eye control or... Oh, let's go for a dragon. Wow, it sticks. Knocks our opponent down to 15, puts a counter on our Dragon's Horde. Okay, they hit their 3rd land, but it's a tap land. So our chances of connecting with this dragon look pretty good. Play our other unclaimed. We'll go for attacks. Okay, they got a seal away. White, 2, 3. Need green. Palladia. Can't be targeted until we deal damage with it. Can't be sealed away either because it has vigilance. Okay, they decide to scoop it up. So I'm going to consider that we're on a control matchup here. Put in chromiums, doomfalls, dresses, get rid of sprays, braids, cut to ribbons, bring in glint sleeves, shave a Palladia, bring in another glint sleeve. We'll try that configuration. Not bad enough to mulligan, I think. We'll keep it. Guess I play the swamp because of my dual lands having the most likelihood of coming into and play tapped. Doesn't really matter because I have a mountain as well, but Ether Hub for our opponent. Okay, so they're Esper. At least Esper, if not more colors. Go for this Siphoner. Alright, there's an Essence Scatter. We're in a situation where we need to top deck land again. Opponent's hitting their lands this time. Okay, we hit a third land. We'll attempt a Sarkon. Okay, they have to burn an energy for disallow of note, so depending on their land situation, they could get into some trouble. Well, looks like they may be okay. They don't have, well, they could be cut off of white, potentially. Alright, they have a dress of their own. It's probably going to take our other Sarkon. So untapped blue source is like the best thing we want to see on this next draw. So we can play Nicol Bolas. Because I'm assuming Sarkon's going away. Well, yeah, I'm sure Sarkon's going away. They're not going to take the contempt over Sarkon, I don't believe. Yep. So untapped blue source, come on. Or unclaimed territories. Basically that as well. Oh, we don't hit it. Alright, pass the turn. So 2 matches in a row where we've had like some serious hindering land trouble here. Goodness, come on now. Opponent gets to cycle a land. Oh, Forsake the Worldly, I think, actually. Oh yeah, they cycle Forsake the Worldly. And they've got all the mana now. Okay, there's a tap land. Still doesn't allow us to play Nicol Bolas, though. There's a torrential, okay. Didn't they have a... Oh, okay, that was the last game that they had the Glimmer to Genius, so they get to get in with the torrential. Land number 5. We'll see if we can kill this torrential, I guess. Okay, that worked. We're a long ways from casting a lot of these cards in our hand, though. Let's see. At least we can go for maybe, I guess, a Demanding Dragon here. Our opponent doesn't have a ton of cards in hand, so. But they have another torrential. They get in for 5. Okay. Now we can start casting boluses at least. I say we start doing that. Try to get them empty-handed here. Alright, it sticks, so that means they're going to have to discard. They discard a Seal Away. Okay, they have a Glimmer, so they're going to refill their hand a little bit here. Teferi, okay. They Bolas. They hit us down to 7. There's a dragon skull. Guess we just have to try to gotta go for Teferi, I guess. Okay, Teferi's down, but we're in pretty bad shape here. Search for Escanta, okay. Crack us down to 2. Sarkin. Let's see if we can resolve a Nicol Bolas. Okay, there's a disallow. So let's cast Sarkin. We'll plus Sarkin. Pitch in the other Sarkin. Gets us another Bolas. That was the one that was tucked by Teferi, right? Okay, and we can't attack. So removal spell and we're dead. Going for me. I have to block. Okay, add 2 mana. They're activating Escanta in response. Add white blue. So we have to flash this in now. Okay, let's duress our opponent. Okay, our opponent glimmers. Man, that's tough. Guess we still have to take the settle though. Alright, pass the turn. Okay, they cast the Bloodfast. It's not the best for us, but we're in trouble anyways. And the search. Drown Catacomb. Okay, let's cast Bolas. Activate Escanta in response. Get a Vraska's Contempt. Pitch an island, so they got a Vraska's Contempt in their hand. I guess we go ahead and plus this. We'll discard this. Probably should have done that first. Okay, still a land. We're going to keep that in our hand for Chromium. I still say we can't attack. They draw a card with the Bloodfast. Yep. Okay. Okay, they draw a card. There's a duress. Let's fire that off. Okay, get a disallowed out of their hand. Well, plus Sarkin. Get us a Dragon's Horde. We have to hang on to that as well. Alright, pass the turn again. Draw some cards with Bloodfast. Dawnbringer, okay. Draw again with Bloodfast. Teferi, okay. Assuming they're going to tuck our Sarkhan. Yep. Yeah, the only thing we can do is this. Actually, we don't have enough mana. Yeah, they got it. Go to the last game. I think we just run it back. Okay, yeah, this looks pretty good. Play our slew. Pass the turn. Duress. Okay. Takes our duress. Okay. Land go. Okay. Okay, takes Nicol Bolas. Or I mean, Sarkhan. Okay. Alright, might as well do it. Might as well Doomfall. Guess we take Disallow. Opponent plays this Field of Ruin. So, possibility he doesn't have a counterspell here. So I say we just go for this Bolas. So he pitches the push. Trying to work his way to that Fumigate. Getting rid of our blue source. But we have a Sarkhan, so maybe he needs... Oh, he drew a second push. Wow. He just drew perfectly, didn't he? There goes the chapel. So he's got a Fumigate and one other card. So Dragon's Horde. Guess Sarkhan's the best card we can play here. Guess the slew. It's just another horde, okay. Add mana. Attack in. Knock him down to 16. Right now he doesn't have a white source for Fumigate. Now he does. Canyon Slew. Guess we play that. Oh, there's the territory. Go for attacks. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. I just don't think there's any way we can beat this deck can beat Blue-Eye Control or Esper or any kind of control variant. Play a Dragon's Horde. Pass the turn. a search. Opponent's attacking Sarkin. Fortunately, it's big enough it didn't die. Opponent's just got a Fumigate in hand. Another slew. Of course, there's the Chromium now that I pitched the unclaimed territory. Guess I'll attack. Play the Glint Sleeve. We know he's only got Fumigate in his hand. So if he wants to, he has to draw something good besides. He has to draw something to spot remove our Glint Sleeve, I guess. Pitches an Ether Hub. Draws an Ether Hub, so we know he's still just got Fumigate. He may have to blow the Fumigate right here. Now he's going for attacks because he's going to Fumigate. He is not. Okay. Attack him down to 4. Play another Glint Sleeve. Plus Sarkin. Now we won't discard a card. So I guess he has to blow the Fumigate, unless he has something better. Okay. Fumigate. I like where we're at. He's out of cards, so add mana. White and blue. Chromium. Get a counter on Dragon's Horde. We got one spell to discard for a potential backup. It's going to activate Escanta. With his luck, he'll probably find a Fumigate. Disallow. Okay. Activates his counter again. Oh, he finds a Teferi. Okay. That doesn't do it. Okay, yeah. Sweet. Wow, we hung on to the bitter end there and pulled it out against blue-white control. Sweet. Or Esper control. Nice. Alright, 5-color dragons in M19 standard. We lost a die roll. Bomat Courier for our opponent. Gets him a card, gets us down to 19. Play a mountain and pass. let him exile a card, and we'll go ahead and spray this down. Shino Pyromancer. So it's probably the mono red wizards build. So we got a cut for the Pyromancer. Opponent's sending a shock to our face. I'm assuming that's so he can... Okay. Opponent shocks us and then plays Flame of Killed. Pitching nothing but lands. Okay, that allows us to play Sarkhan if we want to. I guess we need to. Guess we'll pitch this Canyon Slough. Gets us a spray, okay. It's not bad. Opponent's going to refill his hand. His or her hand. There's the Lava Runner. Doesn't have haste though. So play our unclaimed territory on dragons. And our opponent scoops it up. Okay, against mono red, we got these Chandra's defeats. Seems pretty good. Yeah, we probably don't really need Palladia. We just need the more removal, basically. Let's try it like that. Oh yeah, this hand looks pretty good. We got all the removal and a Nicol Bolas. Hopefully we can cast Bolas, but... There's a Soul Scar. Considering that... I'm just going to go ahead and Magma Spray the Skull Scar right now. Pyromancer, okay, that's not too bad. Hits us for 2. That's a nice draw. That'll get us to casting Nicol Bolas here. Alright, we'll play a land, hold up, Canyon Slough, or a Braid. Since that's no hasty guys, I guess we just go ahead and... Yeah, let's just go ahead and braid it. Even if they follow up with the Chain Whirler, I don't think that's the end of the world. Okay, it wasn't. It was a Daring Buccaneer. Ew, it cost 3 mana? That's pretty bad. So... we got a Bolas, so I think we're okay just playing this Sarkhan anyways. And we'll cycle. Yes, we'll discard the land. Because we were gonna... Okay, we drew another Canyon Slough anyways. Pass the turn. So let's see if they can finish off Sarkhan or if they just go for us. Going at Sarkhan. Knock him down to 2. Play a land and another Pyromancer. So we can finish off Sarkhan with it. Pretty good. Dragon Skull. Yeah, let's just Bolas now. Okay, they drop a Flame of Killed. Okay, Wizard's Lightning on Bolas. And a Lightning Strike. Okay, so 6 damage went to Bolas instead of us. That's pretty decent. But we are going to get cracked for 4 here. And now we have no threat. So we got to assemble a threat, and okay, that's pretty good. Given what they have on the battlefield and our life total, I think we just go straight for the dragon right now. They're empty-handed. I'm assuming they'll take 5 here. They do. So now I think we're in really good shape if we survive 1 turn here. Our dragon survives 1 turn, so I think we don't block under any circumstances here. Our life total will get quite a bit lower, but I think we want to keep this threat alive. Next turn we will have Vraska's Contempt. We just don't want him to be able to finish off this dragon. Okay, there's a land. So we can cycle this now. Gives us a cut. Interesting. So we will just attack. I guess I'll hold up the Vraska's Contempt here. Soulscar of Mage. I'm glad they played that pre-combat, because I think that... Yeah, I'll just kill that. Actually, I'll wait till begin combat. Actually, no. Yeah, I'll just kill one of these guys, actually. Gain 2 life and prevent 2 damage here. I think it's okay at this stage in the game to use a Vraska's Contempt on one of the little guys. And not worry about the Soulscar. We have Cut that can kill the Soulscar, because they only have 1 card in hand. They have a Cut of their own, okay. I guess they just want to get it in the graveyard. Oh no, because of the Soulscar. Wow. Wow, now I really wish I would have... I should have killed that Soulscar. Crazy. Well, now this is interesting. They got to top deck another burn spell to be able to do that shenanigans with this, so I think we still just go for it. Okay, they sack the creature. Okay. Good play. Get in for 1. Okay, they scoop it up. Interesting game. They scooped kind of early game 1, though. So we took down mono red wizards. I think it's pretty good if we play against mid-range or some aggro decks, but more control-y decks we seem to have a big problem with, of course. I guess that's just the kind of style that we're playing against. We're playing a bit of ramp into like a kind of creature controlling strategy, so I can see why that is. Alright, took him down.